Hey guys, been going through some emails and a lot of people sending me some stuff about attachments. Attachments are kind of a serious thing. It can make your life a little crazy every now and again. Just about every investigation that I've been at, I've had some sort of an attachment. Raw's Opera House, and probably the most mischievous one that I had. It hid in the corners, shook the bed, woke up my wife, kind of kept an eye on her. And then one day it darted through the front room and I saw a full figure of him. But it was a shadow, but it was full figured. I could tell you just about every detail it was. We saged after that and it was all gone. I mean, it dissipated. Thomas House, we just done it and we've had a attachment off it. But the thing of it is, I guess it got bored and decided to go back because it didn't last very long. It was just a quick... felt like you was being watched ordeal. Attachments can be, what do you want to say, a little crazy because of, they come off EVPs, they can come off the spirit boxes. You got to remember when you go and do EVPs and you call out to one certain person, you're pretty much calling out to all of them. You really don't know who you're going to get or who it is. It's just whoever's the strongest and can come through, theoretically. I mean, many people have a lot of beliefs on different kinds of things that come through on the spirit boxes and stuff. We use them all. We use the spirit box, the SB7, SB11. We are going to get the portal. My wife, she really loves the portal. My favorite is the SB11, just one side, not both sides. Get more off of just one side. It's just big enough and I don't have to actually use a speaker. But when you go into places and you open up yourself, you got to figure that, yeah, you might be able to get an attachment off of that. Just be sure when you're done with your investigation that you kind of close it out. You want to close it out with, everyone, thank you kind of ordeal like I do. Thank you for joining us tonight. But we need everybody that we've talked to and everybody that's here to stay here. All the living must leave now. Everybody else must stay here. Be firm with it. Be strong. That way you don't have to worry too much about it. You may still get an attachment depending on how strong it is, but if it gets too serious, it comes home with you. You're still stronger than they are. I've done it. I've laid down ground rules. We've had ghosts in our place pretty much ever since we've lived here. It's just gotten stronger and stronger. There's a little girl. There's an older man. There's a heavy-set guy with bib overalls. There's actually a blonde-haired lady that I saw when I was in the shower one time dart across my bathroom floor. But that was an attachment, but it was already here. But I laid down ground rules and we don't really hear much. Now the little girl I've actually played with blankets. She was pushing the blanket out to my hand. That was intriguing, but I didn't have any kind of evidence to prove it. That's just me saying and you hearing. My wife was the only one that had my back on that. But make sure you keep strong when you're doing these investigations. Don't let things get to you. When you go in fear, they're going to follow you. Don't go scared. Be strong. Just like Grant Wilson told me from Ghost Hunters. You got to own the place. When you go in, you own it. Alright? When you're doing your investigation, you own it. Don't go in there scared to death, screaming and hollering, because all you're going to do is feed them. You don't want to feed them. You just want to get answers from them. And that's what we're out doing, getting answers from them. I'm trying to investigate at the Thomas House, which was a great investigation with ghost hunt weekends. And everybody was sitting there looking at somebody in the doorway. I'm trying to film it. This girl just about ran me over, got scared to death. Stand your ground. That's where your attachments come from. Stand your ground. My attachments that happened to me came off my EVPs. I know for sure. because it was a man's voice that I heard on the EVP. It was a man's shadow that darted through my front room. Just make sure you close it out. If you have any questions or any comments whatsoever, leave them below. I'll answer them.